Madra John Madden, Juanito, they call me in Mexico, and I'm sitting out front of the glitziest hotel in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. This used to be a wrecked hulk of a building that they talked about imploding. Now it's the anchor of Asheville's new prosperity. I'm thinking of life as a scavenger hunt these days, and we're meant to go searching for clues. 6 years ago, when I first left Asheville and became a cowboy, some people loved that about me and some people hated it. I found it exciting. And I was looking for what's the exact right cowboy movie to inspire me now. And Shane, S-H-A-N-E, was it for a while. And then the version of Wyatt Earp with the fabulous actor from Field of Dreams and Yellowstone. Early movie of his where he plays Wyatt Earp as a really sweet young boy who ends up turning almost too hard. Keeps losing sheriff jobs because he's too rough on people. So sometimes I'm looking for clues about how bad do I want to be. I definitely want to be bad. I want to break the rules, but which ones am I supposed to break now? And I'm exploring my old town of Asheville. Jackson Building over there. AC Hotel, glamorous. That was here before I left 6 years ago. And me and my puppy Pancho had a meal on the porch up here. A few days ago, the clues were saying, High Five Coffee Shop. That's the place for you. And miraculous things happened for me there, and still do. And there's a guy who hangs out there who I thought, he's so charming and so interesting. I'll learn stuff from him. And this morning I used him for a cup of coffee because I have $4 left, just enough for one cup of coffee at Brew, B-R-U, just down the street over here. So sometimes which woman has something to teach me. In Burnsville 6 years ago, there was a painter painting murals all over town. And I stumbled on her house and went up and knocked on the door, and she was there. And I said, "Are you the witch in the enchanted cottage that I'm meant to learn things from?" And she turned out to be kind of boring. We had a nice little talk, but nothing. So, what's the answer? How am I meant to contribute now? I'm wildly happy. Too happy to not do something. I have to do something. On top of Roan Mountain, when the kids got thrown off of the motorcycle, and the fire and rescue guy up there said, "You can't go off of that edge down to the motorcycle. You will get killed down there." And I asked God, I said, "God, am I going to get killed?" He says, "I'm going to get killed." And the word I got from God was, maybe, but I think you ought to try it. And it worked out fine. That same voice for God taught me how to cross mountain streams. Said, "Lift up your foot, I will tell you in midair where to put it down." And that was amazing for crossing mountain streams. Another time I wanted to get down, I was camped in my camper van next to a raging mountain stream, and I wanted to get down to the water. I couldn't see a way down, and the voice for God said, "It's easy. Fall forward and catch that tree on your way by." And I said, "I'm going to get hurt." Now. And I did it and caught the tree. Then I said, "Well, what now?" And that same voice said, "You see that little postage stamp of sand down there? Jump down there. That's 15 feet now." And I planted it, and all the jury gave me 10s for the jump. But what now? What now? I'm back in Asheville. The best word I'm getting is you're meant to mentor young people. Young people are our only hope at this point. And the way to mentor them is partly to share your wisdom, but a lot to get fascinated by them. Do videos about them and their lives. Who gave you messages that you could be bigger than you thought? So today, Friday, the 24th maybe, what am I supposed to do? The woman who works at Salvation Army shelter where I'm staying is in a circus tomorrow night out on Pack Square here, and she said if you want to go, you got to get a late pass because you're going to be back later than 8. I think I'm meant to be there. I don't know. Sarah Bareilles and her song I Choose You, which is insanely romantic and too romantic for me because I'm non-monogamous. But she sings, I'm underprepared, but I'm willing even better. I think that's even better. Best I got. It's the best I got right now. God does tell me when to shut up. Thank you, God.